Here's a little bit of classic, but this is quite popular. The word alpha is thrown around a lot these days. Are you guys also tired of seeing this shit? I gotta turn the gallery view on. You just gotta see Ross face palming himself really hard there. Yeah, I know. First question I asked was like, aren't you tired of a lot of these things? And personally, the alpha thing, man, why are you acting so beta? And man, you just gotta be alpha and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I'm a fucking alpha. Like, the fuck are these guys talking about? Seriously. I'm, I don't know. What are your views on this?
May I start this pontification? First of all, the guy who came up with the term alpha was studying wolves, and he retracted his study. That's the first thing. But more importantly, true, you look it up. I saw the best little thing on Instagram. I subscribe to a lot of the motivational things on Instagram. And the woman was saying, when I met my husband, he said to me, I'm not an alpha male, I'm a masculine male. And he listed out the qualities of that. He said, but you women will step right over us. See, we're not going to jump around and make a lot of puffery. We'll just stand there behind the alphas, waiting for them to burn themselves out. And then we step forward. But you women, because of all the things you've seen on TV and movies and media, will step over us to get to the alpha. So whenever I hear these terms like alpha male, I say, first thing I say is, as defined by whom, as measured by what? It's just like, to me, it's a very loosely defined term. I tend instead to think of just a guy who's got his shit together, but more importantly, you know your vision, you know your values, you know your boundaries, you're emotionally well regulated, emotional regulation, and you know how to communicate in a way that's effective without being destructive to yourself or the other person. All this stuff about being a leader of men or having to be charismatic, that's nice. I've been told over and over and over I have charisma. That's nice, but I don't think it's necessary. So I think the whole alpha male thing of being the loudest person and taking up space, sitting with your legs sprawled. Oh, you can see my old man hernia. Legs sprawled and all that other stuff. And it's bullshit. I have to pee again. Sorry, guys.
All
Prostate.
right,
I'm all,
go ahead.
oh, oh.
I'll
Where's
take
my
over.
nurse? Where's my nurse?
Ross Jeffries, everyone. There we go. The rise and the fall of Ross Jeffries. He's maybe he's
That's
still hearing
great.
us. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like this weird new obsession. That my personal view. Like every year there's this new thing. It's like when there's black pill, you gotta look like a fucking plastic asshole to only then will you get women and stuff like that. Man, you can't fix everything by by chewing gum until your jaw looks completely unnatural. I don't know. Stuff like that. Like, yes, improve the things that you believe need improving. I'm a big believer of personality and competence and things like that. But this whole alpha thing as well. And then there's this third view where it's like, I don't want to be alpha. That's too macho. And then there's like, oh, we're going to be sigma instead because it's more cool. And I'm like, man, you're all just fucking nerds. And the people who were talking about this are not what they're actually talking about. So clearly, there is something completely stupid going on. That's all I can say.
100%. Everyone just wants to label something. That's how over the years, label, 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 label. Let's just take the label of misogyny, you know.
Mhm.
You'll see a TikTok and a girl can't even like get the definition of it correct, not alone even
Ah,
just the
yeah.
first word. right? So I think as humans we love to label stuff, and in a sense, 10 years ago we were probably arguing about some other point that we didn't believe in, and now it's come all full circle. So I think it's like it's what the cool thing is right now, right? The
Hmm.
cool thing to talk about and this and that. Look, does it have, again, everything that is triggering has some sort of hint of truth, or some sort of hint of something that you either don't agree with or do agree with. Can can men become more masculine in today's society? Yes. Is that something that they should do? Yes. What's the whole media trying to tell you? Not to do that. So I think in a little point, I'm like, I agree with you guys. I'm like, yeah, it's all bullshit, and this and that. But if it's talking about it, man, I'm for shit that's talking about it. I'm like, at least if it starts one guy on his journey, is it so wrong? Is it so bad? Now you can say, well, it's doing more harm than good. Yes. So I think it's kind of like a hard thing. We just, like, as humans, we love to label stuff so that we can grasp the understanding of it. But I think right now it's got to the point where no one actually understands, or no one can understand, because there's so many different views on it.
I think Russ was saying earlier, maybe an hour ago, something about when people were traumatized, they were associating to different things, like being masculine. What maybe it was maybe it was Russ.
Dominant versus abusive.
Yeah, it's
Being
like
dominant.
yeah. So dominance and abuse all these associations getting mixed up. So yeah, not sure quite the point I'm trying to make, but people kind of making these labels and then associating their own experiences to them. I don't know.